Hey everybody, welcome. Hope you're having a happy Tuesday. I know this one's coming out a little bit late. I've got a tennis match coming up. Vero Beach Tennis and Fitness, fighting for y'all. Let's see what happens. So far, my record's not good. All right. In the spirit of things that we did last week, we had discussed that every day is not just another day. It's actually, unfortunately, one less day that we have. So make it count. Go out there and live for it. We're also going to do any sort of breath work at the end so that those of you going to work can go to work. I did want to give a quick thank you to everybody who, let's see how I can show y'all, helped me find local feathers. I see a lot of seagulls and other local birds that y'all found on the beach for me, and that was wonderful. Thank you for your response to my request. If you don't follow me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. It's Mark and Stacy Rodolico, and you'll find us there. Often, when I need help, I reach out to my community, and I love y'all for being there for me. Anyhow, today I wanted to talk a little bit about success. Success is a word that we throw around a lot in this country, especially for some reason. And a lot of us have this unrealistic idea that success has to do with how many dollars you have, how many things you have, how big is your house, how fancy is your car. But I'm just going to share a personal story. And I know y'all are creatives out there listening to me, most of you that have checked in with me. Uh, you know, I, Success to me was very different. I came from working class poor, meaning that they worked hard. I lived well in a very middle class way, but we were just two or three paychecks away from bankruptcy, like so many Americans. We were blessed to not have to face that. And when we did face it, my father rose to the occasion and he did anything he could do to make a living for his family. And that was a blessing to have witnessed all this in my lifetime. But so for me, when I was bursting out into the world and forging my path as a young hair guy, my goal was to achieve success, as in, I wanted to make enough money to live a comfortable lifestyle, middle class, nothing fancy. I drive a Ford, not a Mercedes. I live in a little wood frame house, not a big brick house, whatever. That didn't define success to me, but to me success was defined when I could work comfortably at things that I love, when I could spend time with my family, when I could balance that work, family, work, life environment, and still make enough money to live and occasionally take my beautiful wife to, I don't know, Outback or something and, eat some food. That to me was success, to find a rhythm that regulated my nervous system and could calm my brain, and to do it with a partner, hopefully. That was my thought back then, that would support me in this and that I could support in her regulating and finding her place in life, whatever that may be. So I guess my point is that success is not always about achieving wealth or things or, whatever. But I want you to reflect today as you go into your work week and understand that, again, us creatives, we were endowed with gifts. I don't know why these hands and these eyes and this mind do what they do, but they do. And, the ability to do that and make a living and have a little family and have my little house and do my little things, that to me was success. Some may look at me and think, wow, that poor slob, he lives in a poor area or whatever. He lives on a dirt road, and they may not see me as successful. But I want you to define success in your mind, whether it be love, whether it be money, whether it be time, whether it be travel, whatever you define success at. Know that the script that you feed your mind daily during your meditation, I hope, that is what's going to shape whether or not you've succeeded. So when I say, I hope you achieve success, I mean success in whatever it is that moves you, that brings you peace, that calms your mind. That to me has always been success. And then lastly, I just wanted to mention that, sometimes people distract you, like my wife Stacy, who's in my Zen den, laying down over here, wiggling around, and totally losing my track. Anyhow, love you guys. Let's breathe a little bit. Let's center ourselves. Let's breathe in for 4. Let's hold for 4. Let's exhale for 4, or whatever your capacity is. Let's hold for 4. Let's breathe in for 4. Hold it. Release through the nose. Sometimes I like to switch that up. They say in through the nose, out through the mouth. Sometimes I switch it up just to short circuit my nervous system. And repeat that as many times as you need, because physiologically your brain cannot help but chill. And then remember to give yourself the narrative each day of what you define success at. Don't care what it is. Don't let anybody let you feel like you have failed, because life is full of failures. If you're not failing, you're not trying. So go out there, meditate, fail at it, do it again, and set those expectations for yourself and set realistic goals for yourself, step by step. Life is a rhythm. The world is a rhythm. Get into it. Find your joy. Find your peace. I'll see you next week. Please write in and let me know what other topics you want to discuss with us. And again, thank you to Alan. Thank you to Caroline. Thank you to Chris. And thank you to anybody I may have missed, Barbara and Stacy, and anybody who helped me find my local feathers, which I will now waft. I'll keep you in touch as I create my first wafter. I'll see you guys on the other side. See you next week. God bless.